In the latest episode of his Mind the Game podcast, Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James gave insight on how he keeps his sons, Bronny and Bryce James, motivated. James, who is one of the most accomplished players in NBA history, recalled the story of Boston Celtics guard Derek White. White entered college without any major accolades and has turned his career into one as an NBA champion and set to make nearly $200 million in the league. Unranked in high school, 0 D1 scholarship offers, played 3 years of Division II basketball at UCCS, transferred to Colorado, and now is an NBA champion, James said, referring to a text he sent to both of his sons. That guy is Derek White. My message was to them, everybody's road to success is different, so stay locked in and patient, James said. James remarked that he often sends his sons messages to focus them back in. Bronny James is currently a member of the Lakers after the team selected him with the 55th pick of the 2024 NBA draft. Bryce will attend the University of Arizona and play on their men's basketball team next season. LeBron and Steve Nash speak on the path to the NBA. After sharing the message and path taken by White, both James and co-host Steve Nash discussed other current NBA players who had similar paths to become all-time greats. There's more stories like that than there are stories like yours, James, Nash said. I had one scholarship offer. Stephen Curry did not get a scholarship offer to his dad's alma mater. I don't remember Kawhi Leonard being on a lot of radars, even when he got into the league. James Jr., who is on the Lakers, had an uphill battle to even play in college at USC. At just 18 years old, he suffered a cardiac arrest during a team practice before the 2023-24 college basketball season. After months of recovery, doctors deemed him able to play, and he suited up in 25 games for the Trojans before Los Angeles selected him in last year's draft. James' younger son is a 3-star recruit out of high school and set to join the Arizona Wildcats next season. While he hasn't faced any of the same health concerns as his older brother, both have grown up under their father, whom scouts and the media deemed as the chosen one coming out of high school. You go through the league, and it's littered with people who got there in a circuitous way, Nash said. It's almost more common than the person who got there from high school All-American to college All-American. James praised Duke's Cooper Flagg. In the same podcast episode, James also spoke on the potential first overall pick of the 2025 NBA draft, Cooper Flagg. James said that while Flagg has been on a similar path to his own, he feels that there will be pressure on the Duke forward to perform in the league. As the number 1 pick, the expectations are already put on you. Doesn't matter if they're right or wrong, James said. Wanting to put an 18-year-old kid in a position where he needs to be great right away, I think is unfair. I personally think that he wants to be great. A guy that can do so many things on the court, James added. He has the benefit, unlike myself, he gets to join a team that is already established. They can give him the whole blueprint while he continues to learn what his blueprint will be. The Dallas Mavericks expect to select Flagg as the number 1 pick in the upcoming NBA draft. If they do, Flagg will join James as one of only 4 players in NBA history whom teams drafted first overall at just 18 years old. The Lakers had many issues on both ends of the floor in their postseason loss to the Timberwolves, including their paltry 3-point shooting. In 5 games against Minnesota, Los Angeles shot 35.1% from deep, converting on 13.6 threes per outing from 38.8 attempts. The only player to shoot above 40% from 3, Rui Hachimura, did so mainly because of the lack of defensive pressure from the Timberwolves, who picked their poison by leaving him wide open. Others such as Luka Doncic, 34.8%, LeBron James, 35.7%, Austin Reeves, 31.9%, and Dorian Finney-Smith, 36.8%, all struggled to find their range from deep. In light of their struggles, Fadeaway World proposed a Lakers trade that would see the team acquire veteran sharpshooter Duncan Robinson from the Miami Heat. Lakers would receive Duncan Robinson. Heat would receive Gabe Vincent, Maxi Kleber, 2025 number 55 overall pick. How Robinson can help Lakers. Robinson, a career 40% shooter from 3, made 2.6 threes per game in the 2024-25 season and 2.8 shots from deep a year before. His consistent marksmanship would instantly improve the Lakers' floor spacing, providing them with a reliable shooter. Adding Robinson offers the Lakers a floor spacer who excels in LeBron-Luka pick-and-pop actions, and it comes at a low cost if he opts out, wrote Eddie Bitar. While not a two-way force, his off-ball gravity helps reduce paint collapses, freeing up lanes for drives and kickouts. A trade swapping Vincent, Kleber, and a second-rounder could net LA a veteran threat without mortgaging rotational depth. Robinson also has a lot of big-game experience, having played key roles in the Heat's run to the NBA Finals in 2020 and 2023. In 2020, he averaged an impressive 3.0 threes per game from 21 playoff games, while averaging a total of 11.7 points and 1.8 assists. In 2023, he once again proved his worth by draining 2.2 threes in 23 playoff contests. Other Lakers trade options for shooters. With Doncic and James seemingly more comfortable playing next to veteran players, Robinson would fit the bill. Besides Robinson, other three-point shooters the Lakers could target include Luke Kennard, Naz Reid, Gary Trent Jr., Tim Hardaway Jr., and Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Among those names, Kennard and Trent Jr. would likely be the easiest to acquire, given that they're both unrestricted free agents and not expected to command a high salary. Kennard, a perennial catch-and-shoot threat, could potentially thrive next to James and Doncic. Kennard's motion off-ball and high-level shooting would slot neatly next to LA's stars, wrote Bitar. He can stretch the floor in baseline actions, spot up in duels, and serve as a mid-range safety valve when defenses ignore him. If the Lakers land him on a team-friendly deal, Kennard offers steady returns in minutes and efficiency, plus a young veteran vibe that blends well into a competitive mix. Kennard shot an impressive 43.3% from three in the 2024-25 season for the Grizzlies, while posting 8.9 points and 3.3 assists per game. The Lakers are expected to use their taxpayer mid-level exception, projected at $5.7 million, to sign either a backup center or a veteran sharpshooter. Trent Jr., who had a good season with the Bucks, is another player who fits the latter criteria. As the Los Angeles Lakers get ready for the offseason, the front office has a lot of work to do across the roster. However, the Lakers' first priority is solving the problem in the front court. Everyone across the NBA knows that the Lakers need a center, and the team will be active in trying to land one. Los Angeles could either go the trade route or look to free agency to fix the issue. And it seems that they may be targeting a big man through a potential trade. According to NBA insider Brett Siegel of Clutch Points, the Lakers have been in contact with the rival Boston Celtics about star center Kristaps Porzingis. The next order of business in Boston is trading Kristaps Porzingis, sources said. As he enters the final year of his contract, Porzingis has drawn interest from several teams in both conferences. The Pelicans, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers, Atlanta Hawks, and Toronto Raptors are a few of the 10 to 12 teams that have been in contact with the Celtics recently, sources said, Siegel wrote. The next order of business in Boston is trading Kristaps Porzingis, sources said. As he enters the final year of his contract, Porzingis has drawn interest from several teams in both conferences. The Pelicans, Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Lakers, Atlanta Hawks, and Toronto Raptors are a few of the 10 to 12 teams that have been in contact with the Celtics recently, sources said, Siegel wrote. If the Lakers were to land Porzingis, it could solve some roster issues. While the big man has seen injury concerns throughout his career, when he is healthy, he is very effective on the court. Porzingis also has experience playing alongside Luka Doncic from their time in Dallas together. Los Angeles would likely have to trade multiple players to make the salaries match, but it could be worthwhile. A trio of Doncic, LeBron James, and Porzingis could be fun to watch, and it could give Los Angeles a better chance to win. Porzingis is a two-way center also, so he could help the team on both ends of the floor.